Hello and welcome to episode number 13 of our 2.11 Black Sun campaign. In this episode, we're going to continue our push in the southwestern part of the galaxy by starting off with taking Navaro, and then we're going to take Clackdor 7, and then we're probably going to continue to react to other attacks. We've been getting attacked a lot more lately as the rebels have kickstarted their attacking campaign. When it comes to credits, I really need a larger fleet. I feel like our fleet is slowly decreasing in size, and we're not really addressing its size anymore because our money is currently going towards technology. And not only do we have to buy a lot of technology in IG-88's forms, but also because we are finally starting to steal technology from the rebels and the Empire. So I feel like our fleet kind of needs to be grown a little bit. However, I at the same time feel like we're doing a better job of stealing technology and that we have a decent sized fleet. But what's really good about this episode is we're going to be taking on a level 1 space station and then no space station. So we should be able to not lose a ton of stuff in this episode. So that's the goal, is to take a couple of planets, react to any attacks that happen to us, and then hopefully continue to push up here towards Mustafar and Paco Ramun. So let's go and jump right into it. Let's have our main fleet go ahead and attack Clackdor, or not Clackdor 7. We're going to hit Navaro first. Is that my ground forces? That is my ground forces. Like, I'm going to hit Navaro. We'll have my ground forces come up right behind them. With our next paycheck, we're probably going ahead and do a new round of technology stealing since we have our heroes ready to go. Still looking for, I think one technology that we really need to get is the repair droid ability. So we have the ability to deploy repair droids. Is something that we don't have access to quite yet, but we have access to it if we were to steal it, which I think is what we're going to steal next. Here we are with the space battle at Navaro. Navaro is a volcanic planet located in a sector of the Outer Rim. Territory is connected with the Hydian Way. A city on Navaro was the home base of the Bounty Hunters Guild, which was headquartered inside a cantina. Though Navaro's lava plains were inhospitable to most species, the planet was home to a number of different creatures, including a reptilian that would attack unsuspecting beings under the cover of night, able to lift their prey into the air and incapacitate them with their venom. That's pretty sick. I hope I never find one of those in real life. That'd be terrifying. You know what's really clutch about Earth is there's no big threats. There's threats like scorpions and spiders and different types of iguanas that have super wicked venom and stuff, but they're not really that big of a threat. They're small, we can run away from them, they're typically more scared of us than we are of them. Now, there are things like lions and rhinos and hippopotamus and sharks, but you can go ahead and just scratch out all sea animals. They're not really that big of a threat. But then you also have things like rhinos and lions and stuff. But for the most part, they're territorial beasts. But as long as we stay away from them, they stay away from us. So on Earth, we're pretty clutched up because there's not really that many threats to us. Let's go ahead and have you come in. You come in. Let me pause it. We need a munificence. And then we need mostly just some longhorns. Ooh, they have a hypervelocity gun. This is also the Empire. That's kind of scary. Yeah, they just have a bunch of fighters. So let's just get a few of you. Get a Corona right here. How do we do? Okay, he took that pretty well. Let's get another Corona. Let me get a Providence. Just hear me out with that. Wow, we're actually taking a lot of damage. Give me both of you. Both of you guys, target the hull of this ship right here, please. Munificent, that's also partly your job as well. Providence, push straight into the enemy fleet. We need to continue to work on our anti-fighter units. Let's get both my Eddie Light cruisers back here in the back, and then we'll just get a bunch of good fighters. Oh, I brought my bombers in on accident. I don't know why I brought them in as my fleet lead, but that's okay. They're actually capable of dealing damage as anti-fighter units. This is actually the first battle I feel like since we're attacking the Empire again. This is the first time we've had better fighters than the enemy. We've been playing as the rebels so often this last couple episodes that we've typically had the worst fighters. Both y'all activate y'all's abilities. Still feel like those abilities are a little underwhelming, but they at least help. That's what I like about them, is you can see the difference that they make. Just because of that constant damage they provide, which is very clutch. Eddie Light Cruiser you can push up. Corona you can push up. Eddie Light Cruiser you can push up just a little bit. All three of my Longhorns push up to this. What is that? They have a Vindicator. That's not good. A long-range unit is what a Vindicator is. Just smash this thing real quick. That'll be an easy kill. Or maybe not. Holy cow, hurry up. We need to get rid of this Vindicator as quickly as we can. Also, it looks like you're missing most of your shots. Hit the Vindicator. You'll have a much better chance of hitting that thing. Dang it, no, we lost that stupid Venator. Crap, that's one of my only Venators I have left. Alright, let's go refit acclimators. Let's go in. Ow, 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 ow. Actually, we could get the overcharged reactor ability. That wouldn't be bad, but I mean, we already lost the Venator. We're about to lose my other Venator. This is tough. I literally said at the beginning of this episode, we're going to try not to lose a bunch of ships. But the AI, I mean, the AI is not bad in this mod, even in battles. But it's because, like, we've talked about this in a previous episode. Because the enemy has teched up their techs as well, they're getting more elite ships, like Vindicators. So even in these regular garrison space station battles, the enemy is still a massive, massive threat. You really have to be careful of them. Okay, we're wrapping up this battle though. We're going to win it. Bring in a bunch of Amshacks to wrap this battle up. So it's crazy because a lot of my Tiberzon ships have actually fallen in this campaign. We've really run out of them. We're out of refit Venators. We have 3 refit acclimators still alive. But we're almost out of Eddie Light Cruisers. Looks like in this battle we lost a few more of my... Well, I don't think I brought any of my elite fighters in. But we probably lost that bomber because I accidentally brought him in. So it's crazy how we've lost a lot of what we had. No, he's actually still alive. And we just lost another Providence. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize they had a freaking hypervelocity cannon on this planet. If I knew, we would have changed up our strategy a little bit. Also, these Amshacks are not doing the damage that they should be doing. Alright, everybody target this thing. Just like that, we are victorious. Not a good start to this episode after I just said we're going to try not to lose capital ships. We lost 3 capital ships in the first battle. Well done. But I'm really happy that I literally just randomly thought of the idea of once we have each crime lord a single time, we'll just install the submod that allows us to have them all at the same time. So if you don't know, there's a submod that you can subscribe to on Awakening Rebellion that allows you to play the Black Sun with all of the technologies at once. That's also true for all of the other factions as well, like the Empire and the Rebels. You start the campaign and you already have all their technologies, which is really, really fun. I highly recommend that mod. Excuse me. Yes. Alright, oh my gosh, we're down to 1 Trandoshan. That's right, I had to sell 5 of my Trandoshan warriors because of that one mission. Alright, let's get some pirate skiffs. Let's get some... I don't have access to my ATTEs. There's too much on my screen. That's a shame because I really wanted to use ATTEs in this battle. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's go ahead and see. I also saw that the Mandalorians have militia, which is kind of scary. I still don't know what I want to do with this battle. I was thinking about maybe just kind of going with like some speeders. We also have like air support units, which could be good, but we haven't seen whether or not they have anti-fighter units, which could be pretty scary. The reason why our fighters have done pretty good in this campaign is because we've only used them in battles where we know they don't have a bunch of fighters. Yeah, I want to see what you do with that ability activated. Yeah, shoot it. Look at that. That thing is crazy. We used that thing one time against a bunker turret earlier in the campaign, and it just went nuts. It was crazy good. Alright, well, we gotta bring in something. That's like the one thing you don't want to do. I've seen other YouTubers, aka Captain Shack, like he'll just do a battle with like 5 units. And I'm like, what do you... why? Like, if you ever played this game as a YouTuber, you'd realize it's a lot harder than it is when you're not recording and stuff, and you lose way more casualties. Like, I'm not nearly as bad as I look when it comes to, like, when I play this game. But he'll, like, take so many casualties because he's not even bringing in, like, a whole size force. And I'm just like, okay, that's one way to do it, I guess. I guess we're bringing some ATAPs. There's my ATTEs. Let's go with some B2s. Hopefully the carriers will be useful. Oh, there's the Mandalorians. What the heck? They're aligned with the Empire. It looks like they align with whoever is the controlling faction. It's most likely what it is. Nice. My B2s managed to knock out their stormtroopers pretty well. Can y'all, like, do something? I brought y'all in so y'all would do something. Let me get some Kalish warriors to rush down over there. Doing pretty good. What is that? Look at that. I have a grounded interceptor frigate. That is so cool looking. This is a new map, and I love it. Look at how big some of the new maps are. This map, the crate map, some of the new maps are really big, which I actually really like. We're going to try to build that sensor node. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't get built in time. Nah, it looks like it'll get built. That's good. They also have some ATRTs. They probably captured a building somewhere to get access to those guys. I just feel like the B2s are so slow. They're the slowest infantry unit I've probably ever seen. And I feel like that really prohibits them to be any good at all. So there's the sensor node. We got access to see a lot of other stuff. That's going to be a problem. Maybe we should just have the ATAPs turn around and go after this first. What do we have over here? That's the hypervelocity gun. That's really why we lost so many casualties in space. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that. But look at that. They also have a grounded fighter right here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to look like that. I wonder if that's a slight problem. Yeah, it's like morphed into the ground a little bit. Oh well. Really, really cool looking map. I like this map a lot so far. What is the planet Navaro significant from? I swear, like, it's got to have something to do with some episode in Star Wars or something. I recognize the name. I don't know. It could be one of those names that, like, some character like Han Solo mentions in, like, episode 5, and that's all it is. But because we know Star Wars so freaking well that we freak out. Let me see. Okay, we got... What are you? So the Flash Speeder is a lightweight repulsor lift land speeder vehicle used by the Royal Guards of Naboo. They are normally used as quick and agile patrol craft. A turret-mounted blaster cannon is seated on the rear spoiler. And then over here we have the Guion Speeder. The Guion Speeder is a repulsor lift vehicle and heavy patrol speeder used by the Royal Guards of Naboo. They are equipped with side-mounted laser cannons and a hood-mounted heavy cannon that is powerful enough to penetrate the metal armor of an AAT. So I think what I want is just a Flash Guion Speeder. Yeah, it comes with 3 of them, and I think these guys come with like, or 6 of them, and I think these guys come with like 2 or 3. Yeah, 3. So these guys should act as the anti-fighter, anti-infantry units that we need. Ah, be there in a flash. I don't know if y'all heard that, but somebody said, be there in a flash, which is pretty funny. Because they're called flash speeders. Okay, next. I just got back from a bonfire, and I love her to death, man. One of the girls that's like in our friend group, she's so like unaware, and it's so funny. And she'll tell these like dad jokes. What does a fish say when he runs into a wall? Damn. Okay, back to the gameplay. These guys are not doing any damage to those vehicles, which is, I guess, expected. Actually, let's just get them out of there. Get them out of there. Come over here and kill this infantry. I'm not sure quite yet how I feel about these guys. I brought them in kind of to act as like my anti-air units because of how many TIE fighters they had. Which I'm not even sure really what produced those TIE fighters. They had a couple of TIE fighters, but I don't even really know what it was that brought those TIE fighters in. Because it doesn't look like they have a station for them. That's good enough for me. Mr. Kalish Warrior. Why is your run so derpy? He's running real derpy-like. I don't even remember why I was talking about that girl. Something about her being funny. But it has something to do with the mission. I just forgot. Oh yeah, like the flash speeder joke that I made. The character was like, we'll be there in a flash. That's the type of thing that she would say. Stop shooting my units. Everything we have, target this guy. I'm mostly talking to you guys, but y'all are way too far away. Hey, we managed to win the battle anyways. Yeah, she's the type of girl that would say a joke like that flash speeder thing. Pretty good casualty. Oh, that's what it was. It was an Imperial Field Commander. That's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the field commanders that we have. Even for my current combat force, we don't even have a ground commander because I have most of my heroes not here. But I just don't think like 5% is worth it at all. And I don't think the one Morning Star is at all worth it either. So we don't really have a hero. Over here on the ground, let's go ahead and get our typical buildings. And I am broke once again. Let's leave three of these guys. We won't use them in this battle. Actually, I feel like I might want those guys in this battle, but too late. What we really need to do is get, maybe on Solus Vaughn. Can you get me? No, you can't. Utapau? Nope. Nope. Definitely not. I'm looking for a new place that I can put a palace down, a Blackstone palace down, so I can get some Blackstone operatives somewhere other than Christophsis, which is where it's been since the entirety of the game. Ooh, they do have an invincible class. That could be a pretty tough battle. The construction of military assets and buildings is increased due to the pacifism. Okay, this is very similar to Chandrilla, which is also a pacifist world where things are more expensive on this planet. Still don't know why you're in front. Ooh, they do have a defense station, it looks like. Actually, just stay in the back, bro. Give me some N1s. At least the N1s, even though they can only build 5 of them, I can at least reproduce these 5, and it's not a Tiberzon unit or a King Caesar unit. I really want to get IG-88C back, and even D. D would be nice as well. That would be pretty sick. We're going to head ahead and have you come in. We're going to bring in all 3 of my munificents that are left. You can go first. You guys can be my group 1. Probably going to need some sort of anti-fighter units. We'll just bring in some Coronas. Man, you are slow. 200 speed. That might be the lowest speed I've ever seen. I would have to look at what like a Bellator is. I don't know what a Bellator is. We'll probably want some refit acclimator action up here, and then probably some longhorns as well. Where's our money? Let's get some more elite fighters. What's nice is when all you use is elite fighters, you can tell a difference. Because sometimes, you know, especially if you're only using carriers as the rebels, you'll have Z95s and then you'll have a bunch of A-wings. And then you're like, it just doesn't seem to work very well. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it's almost like the A-wings just aren't as strong as they would be, as if you were using just a bunch of A-wings. I don't know why that is. It's probably not even true, but it's just kind of what it feels like in this game. And I guess you can just go straight towards it as the rest of the fleet approaches slowly. Be my group 5. Group 5, go ahead and push up. We have the offensive ability, offensive formation ability, makes units fly in an offensive formation, which increases speed and fire rate, but decreases defense. I wonder if that is really good, because as I've said multiple times now, increasing speed for a fighter increases their survivability. So I wonder if, like, that's almost a good thing. To increase their speed, to increase their survivability. What's the trade-off of using that and then lowering their defense? I don't know. It's a good question. A question that we will likely never get the answer to. Alright, group 3, target this thing for me. Group 4, or no, group 1, target this guy. I'm going to do what you can often do, is single file all of my fighters. Now there's a different way you can do this. You can select everybody like this and then like control click and then it'll like delete one. Well, maybe not. Shift click. Yeah, shift click and it deletes one. So you can like attack that way, but I got a comment about that in my Imperial campaign, but like I said, I listen to every comment. I make a point out of it. I think it's really important. So, there's your random comment of the day. Where's my group 5? I already lost one of my elite fighter squads. I'm going to need some more fighters, aren't I? Group 2, where y'all at? Push up just a little bit for me. I'm out of fighters. Okay, yeah, we need to address that. I guess just give me a couple of Z95s. Some CR95s. Where is my group 2 going? Okay, new plan. Group 1, stop moving and just attack this guy. The pathfinding in this mod still sometimes leaves something to be desired, but whatever, you can't have everything you want in life. Okay, you need to run away if you can, which you're not going to be able to. Let's just push these two guys up front. Group 5, go after whatever that is. Looks like that Pinnock fighter. The Daimel gunship group, yeah, we need to kill that. Did I lose? No, I haven't lost him. Oh, we actually managed to get away. Sweet. Nice, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having the overcharge reactor ability. It'd be really solid for the 3 acclimators that I have left. I do have 2 refit Venators alive as well, and they're part of my defensive fleet. So I guess, yeah, I guess it would be pretty useful to have that ability. With that being said, I actually have enough credits to do that. So we lost some of my elite fighters, which is sad because those are hard to replace. So let's take a look at stealing the technology real quick. Let's do rebels, because why not? Okay, missile jammer, yada yada yada. Don't want that. Improvised or improved. I don't want that. Oh, I do want this. We'll go ahead and get that. Why not? Supportive abilities. Now these hard cell missile transports are even really all that useful. They're cheap and replaceable, which is nice. So if they do die, if they die, keeping a capital ship alive, that's way worth it, you know, money-wise. With that being said, let's see. Let's go to M1s. Make sure that we have as many M1s as we can. And then I hate that about this Crime Lord. IG-8 just does not have fighters. I mean, you have Clackdor carriers. I just don't like... I'm such a big believer in personal fighter squadrons. I don't like having carriers in this mod. Call me crazy, but that's how I am. Okay, we do have a bunch of gunships as well as a couple more M1s over there. I don't know why my ground forces still aren't there. We're slowly starting to collect some of the trade routes, which is pretty cool. I guess not really. We have a small amount of trade routes. Well, it's better than nothing. How are we doing on missions? Oh, yeah, we still have to neutralize targets. Nothing there.
Let's move out.
Let me get some... I can't. I need another planet. I can have this thing. Yes, right here. Perfect. Uradu. We'll have one of those guys going to Uradu, which is good. So I can start building blacksmith operatives and other things up here, which is nice. Also, over here, did I ever... Oh, I did. Perfect. 11%. That's good. That was a lot of credits that I don't have to spend. And we can do the Battle of Clackdor 4.
Invasion commencing.
So Clackdor 7. I keep calling it 4. I know Roman numerals. Clackdor 7, also known as simply as Bith, was a small planet orbiting the large white star Kolu and the Kolu systems of the Outer Rim territories. The Bith evolved over a millennia, and making use of their powerful senses of sight and hearing, became a race of artists, scientists, and musicians. However, a conflict between capital... yada yada yada. They turned into pacifists. And we're going to raid them with a bunch of Rhodians.
Transmission received. Loud and clear. Transmission received.
A bunch of Rhodians. Let's just have them go nuts. Let's just push straight towards the base there, boys. Come on, idiota. I swear that's what he said. Run the recording back. I swear he just said, come on, idiota. Yeah, see, that was not English. That was nothing anywhere close to English. That's funny. Also, today I got to play some video games for the first time in a while. I was playing some more Dark and Darker. I had so much fun. I played the fighter class for the first time, and it was a lot of fun, especially since I'm still playing solo. So if you play Dark and Darker and want to play with me, type a comment and I'll play with you. What do we got? Some Espo? Yeah, this is the classic guys. Now that's kind of scary. Do I have ATTEs yet? I do not. So I feel like we just don't have like a tank unit. We don't have a tank. We don't have an infantry that is good at taking out vehicles or anything or structures at all. I feel like that's a massive weakness of our force right now. Also, is that not a Droideka? Those are... What, hold on, pause. Those are Droidekas. What the heck? I guess they captured a... I don't even know. Alright, pause. I don't even know what to bring in. I think we're going to go and bring in some Mark IIs right here. And then, are you, like, at all capable... No, they're an anti-infantry unit. Okay. Didn't think so, but I had to ask. I guess we'll just go ATAPs and just hope that my guys can outnumber them. Alright, Group 2, y'all are good to push up. Group 1, keep just pushing forward, I guess. We haven't really found anything yet. Looks like this is where they're holding out their main force. My Mark IIs actually did a pretty good job. We talked about this in the last episode. The Mark IIs have ion weaponry, which is pretty cool. So I feel like... Yeah, the ion weapons at least did something right there, which is good. Perfect. This battle is actually going exactly how I wanted it to. Except my Group 1 and my Group 2 is not really doing anything. Especially since we use these guys so much, the overcharged reactor is also something that would benefit from the AATs as well. So I think that's definitely what we're going to get next. We're going to push these guys up. You can actually go and sit. I don't want you pushing up too far because you're going to die if you do. Yeah, that's good enough right there. I love the Droidicas. They're so cool. Growing up, Droidicas were always one of my favorite units. Whether it was the movies or playing Battlefront or Lego Star Wars, they're always such cool units. Yeah, whatever that is, it needs to die, like now. Same with you guys. Both y'all can target him. This guy's lost his shields, but he's actually still tanking stuff, which is nice. They not only have the shields, but they're also pretty bulky armor-wise, which is just so cool. Group 1, keep pushing. Group 2, yeah, nice. Alright, Group 1, get out of cover. Keep moving. Group 2. This was a really good battle by the Rhodians. They really performed well. For being non-Crime Lord specific, the Rhodians are elite enough to be the main line infantry for the Black Sun, which is pretty cool. So, one-on-one, they might not be able to take out a Trandoshan, they might not be able to take out some Kalish warriors. They could probably beat the Enforcers, but like 1v1, they probably might not win against some IG-86s, but when you can build 100 of them, it's pretty good. They still have some unit. Yeah, I see it right there. Just kill the stupid infantry bunker. Oh, the Rhodians pulled up. Whatever it is, it's like stuck inside the bunker. Yeah, there he is right there. There he goes. So Clackdor 7 is now under Black Sun control. Pretty good. That was one of my best battles of this campaign, because they were grouped up pretty well, but thankfully they didn't build that bunker turret till I had already pretty much destroyed the majority of their forces. So this is what it looks like to have a planet where they are pacifists. Thankfully I left some units over Navaro because they attacked it with some V-25s. Was going to auto-resolve that. Managed to kill them off. We will move my fleet back over Navaro just to make sure they don't do anything too funny. I guess we're going to have to build a space station here just so we don't have that corruption problem. Let's do the... What was I doing? Yeah, Navaro. Yeah, Navaro, build your other casino. And with that, I guess we can continue to push towards Mustafar. Yeah, why not? Let's get the ground forces ready to go. We have a little bit of money. Let's try to steal from... Uh-oh, they're removing my corruption. How dare they remove my corruption? It's not like that's a perfectly okay mechanic in this game, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. I just feel slightly insulted by that. Another thing that we need to do is try to kill off a hero. Which I don't even see my guy anymore. What happened to my guy? My Black Sun operative. This guy, my assassin. Where'd he go? I thought I had him over here somewhere. Or is that him? That's him right there, huh? That is him. Alright, well, let's just move him around a little bit before we attack Mustafar. I want to get this mission done, because I really want to get those Nikto platoons. And if we get the next... Perfect. Will that work? Is that enough? That is perfect. Oh, I've seen these guys before. The Nikto mercenaries. Build limit of 4. They're Zon Consortium Type 1. The Nikto mercenary, usually rated Imperial convoys or undefended planets. They command modified interceptor frigates, also known as interceptor 4s, that use rocket launchers instead of torpedo launchers. They also are a lot faster and more nimble than their unmodified counterpart due to the modified engines and glow in strong purple. I thought that said 600 speed. 300 speed, which really is not that good for a Corvette. Switch to mag pulse missiles is pretty good. I mean, cool, I guess. Cool. Not the world's greatest unit. They'll join my defensive fleet because why not? But realistically,
Building cancelled.
not the greatest ship in the world. Go ahead and join my defensive fleet though, that's fine with me. Wherever my defensive fleet is even stationed at. Where the heck is my defensive fleet at? Is it over here still? No.
Corruption has been removed.
It's not. No, where is my defense? Oh, here it is right there.
Coordinates received. We're moving out.
In the meantime, how are we doing over here? We're still good that. I guess we'll just leave the aggressors there for now. They have a massive fleet built up here. Look at that, 25 Brahatoks. That is such a terrible fleet composition. Like, A-Wings are great. Brahatoks are fantastic units as well, but not 25 of them. Because so seriously, like, all I need is like 3 CR95s, and those guys are all dead. And they can't even touch the CR95s.
Mission log updated.
We're actually on another mission. Reconnaissance, that's an easy mission. And it's drunken well. Well, isn't that convenient?
Construction complete.
We'll just move my guys off and move them right back on, and that should
Construction complete.
work.
Coordinates received.
Mission log.
Yes, sir. Nice. Oh, there was only one of them, too. Yeah, got a little bit of credit, but I got a lot of crime, which is perfect. I got +3 crime for that. Whoa, my crime value has skyrocketed. Jeez. Oh, we have another salvage unit. No. Black. Oh, only one? Pish posh. That's easy. I don't even know why I said that. That was kind of weird. Pish posh, though. I have like 10 of those guys. I have like 10 of them. I have 5 of them. Now I have 4 of them. I got some combat droid company, the LR-57. Shoot, I didn't look at where it was. Well, I got some. Where they are, I have no idea. Not there. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Alright, I don't see them. We'll find them eventually. Gosh, I hate those freighters. They're always in the way. Let's get all of my ground forces grouped up. We've got a large amount of ground reinforcements ready to go. Azamine Station. Uh-oh. The Empire's getting a little aggressive. Uh-oh. The Empire's getting a little aggressive. You know what? I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. Dang it, man. Come on. I believed in you. Oh my gosh, it was literally the unit we just got. That is absolutely hilarious. It is literally the unit we just got. The guys that asked us to do that mission were like, Black Sun, thanks for doing that. Here's the shipment of droids you asked for. What's that Bellator doing here? Let's get out of here, guys. And they just retreated. They just left the shipment. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Well, slight change of plans, everybody. We kind of have a Bellator attacking us. That needs to be addressed. Let's go ahead and attack Mustafar. And in the meantime, let me get my aggressors to join up on Nimban real quick.
My skills are yours
Construction
to
complete.
command.
Let me get a fleet lead over here. Hear me out, hear me out. Let's wait for them to hurry up and get there. Also, I built a ship refrigerator over Slayheron. On Nimban, I'm not building them quite yet because they are vulnerable to Ubrikia. I don't want to just lose 10,000 credits if I can help it. Let's send my defensive fleet to do the defending over Azamine Station.
New coordinates.
And that will become very obvious why I did that when the battle starts. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on another push, and that battle might happen next episode, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime,
Battle imminent.
we've got the space battle over Mustafar. Located in the Outer Rim, the tiny planet of Mustafar is a fiery world of unstable geology. Filled with mineral-rich volcanic rivers of molten lava, the volcanic nature and unstable geology of the planet makes Mustafar nearly uninhabitable, and it is almost entirely devoid of life. Yet miners have settled on the planet despite these hardships to extract its precious natural resources. Among the apocalypse landscape of erupting volcanoes, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi once confronted and destroyed his former apprentice and friend, Anakin Skywalker, who has now become the evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. Darth Vader is such a cool name, and I still have these bombers sitting here.
Advancing.
Kibatsi, or whatever he said.
Choose your
Um,
reinforcements.
I don't really have anything specific for this battle. I guess we only have one capital ship. Thankfully, it is a super capital ship, being our Magnator. I don't even know what to tell you, big dog. Just go crazy. Let me get some fighters up in here.
En route. Reinforcements en route.
Probably just bring in you, so I have some extra fighters as well as the 10% bonus.
Reinforcements en route.
Actually, I think you only provide a 5% bonus. Please slow down. Thank you.
What is your order?
Let me get all you guys to go up here.
Warm up. Targeting. Waiting
You guys can be my group 1.
order acknowledged.
How you doing there, bub? Okay, they've got a lot of support vessels, a lot of twin blades, and 1 assault frigates. Okay, let's just have 3 refit acclimators come in. And then we will flank with... I guess not. We'll just go straight at them with a bunch of longhorns.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Still looking forward to Kiltron frigates and such, and refit recusants. I've got some money, but I have plans for where 30,000 of those credits are going to go towards. Maybe that number is a bit of a hint for you. Maybe not. You need to stop, please. Thank you very much. Group 1. Just sit right outside of his presence. Actually, just absolutely annihilate this thing for me. Thank you. What is hitting me from this left side? Ooh, not something pretty.
I've got a lock. Draw their fire.
Group... I don't have y'all grouped up. Group 2. Group 3. Group 2, just go ahead and push straight forward. Group 3, y'all are going to hit pretty far. Can I get, like, U4 to kill this thing for me? Thank you. Let me get a couple of Eddie Light Cruisers.
Let's move out.
And then... I guess we'll just bring in a bunch of CR-95s just because I don't need really anything else. I don't want to bring in, like, the Corellian gunboats just because I have to micromanage them. I'd rather just kind of... That's what I love about Corvettes and Screeners. That's really what the ideal Corvette and Screener is for me. Something that I can bring in and literally not have to worry about moving at all. Alright, so Group 2. You guys can target this Dreadnought. I really just want you to just boost your firepower. Group 3. You guys can first target this guy. Okay, switch over here real quick. Wow, these guys are straight broadside. Look at that, they're not even shooting. We noticed that last episode. They only like to shoot at what they can see, which I mean makes sense. I guess we gotta kill this AF eventually. They're gonna have to return though, which is the problem. Let's get these spiders up here. Haven't lost anything, knock on wood. Oh, we lost something. Well, knock on that wood some more then. Hopefully kill this AAF pretty soon. Our fighters managed to win the battle, which is nice. That Dreadnought has died. We are taking some serious damage still from all these long-range ships they have. But that AAF is going to go down, which is nice because that's their biggest damage dealer. Group 3 going to start pushing forward. Group 2, I guess target this guy. How are we doing over here? Then mostly their fighters are hitting us. Let's do that. What even are these? Those are rebel units? Jeez, where do they come from? Couldn't tell you. Oh wow, my Longhorns really listen to that order of getting in close. Hit the hammerhead. I don't know what it is about Longhorns. They look small, but they get hit so easily. Oh, they have another space station way back there. My magnator is actually getting kind of close to dying, which is very scary. I hope you're not getting paid. Let's try and get my fighters to take out this hammerhead since nothing else wants to. Any light cruisers, y'all are good to just chill out. That station has to die soon. Alright, the station's down. We're still not going to be able to bring in stuff too close, are we? Let's go with you. I guess you. Wow, that's it. Quickly get these reinforcements up here. Everything that we had needs to target this ship right here. Did I lose the magnator? Oh, thank God, it's still alive. No way, bombers. Go away. Go away. Group 1, get back over here. As fast as you can, Group 1. Gotta kill those bombers off. See, this is where we need some hard cell transports. I have them. They're on the way. They will help us out when they get here. Perfect. I need you guys to just run interception. Call me Zach Wilson out here. We need some interceptions. Let's go. Group 3, you guys push that way. You guys are going to be my new Group 3. Group 2, y'all push it this way. Group 3, let's go this way. Magnator, you are just going to sit there and think about what you did.
No, don't run. Things were just getting good.
I disagree. Things were about to get really bad if we lost that Magnator, because that is literally my only capital ship I have left. Now, I do have some Providences also on the way, as well as IG-88 version C, and then obviously we have our 2 Minotaurs still alive in our defensive fleet, but our defensive fleet now is going to be going up against a Bellator, which is very, very scary. 2 Longhorns? Hey, that's a pretty decent battle for us. That's actually a pretty good battle. We have the ability to put in some Gazantes as well. I got the opportunity to use the Gazantes and their Buzz Droid ability in a defensive battle that I cut out, and it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Tactical battle imminent.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Nice. My units retreated. I would love for all of these units on Bogdanovich, if you know who that is, random shout out, Bogdan, to retreat all the way to friendly territory where I have access to them. That would make me so happy. Additionally, your organization will be able to salvage, destroy, yeah, whatever, we'll just do that. Where was that other one? So we're crafting this. Was it Hoth? What do you have? We'll just put, I guess, some Black Sun Presence. That'll be useful in battles. I think I've talked about this before. I think that vision in battles is so crucial. Allowing yourself to see farther is fantastic and really underrated. It's in my list of videos to make at some point in my life, is a video talking about just how important fog of war is, and obviously removing fog of war. The more information you can see of your opponent, the better you can adapt, react, make plans for all sorts of things. We need to corrupt Ando. I think that's where we were stealing technology, not falling. But hey, we'll take some racketeering. How much money are we making from racketeering? Let me see here. Arms dealer. Nope. I don't see it, but I'm sure it's somewhere. Illegal activities? No, I don't think that's it. Corruption income. 1,800. Maybe that's where it is. You can certainly die, my friend. Wow, I probably shouldn't have said that. YouTube, relax. I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. Let's get our ground forces moving up. Also, these units need to help out. Let's get our first
Unit in production.
3 refit recusants. That'll be really useful. And then, what else did we say we needed? I don't even remember. Jeez, let's get some more Longhorns. Can't go wrong with more of them. I felt like we said we needed something, but I can't remember what. Oh, we do need some more acclimators. Let's get one more acclimator. That'll help us out a lot.
Construction complete.
And then now that we have our technology, what are we buying? We're buying overcharged reactors, so we need to get paid. Let's go ahead and have the payment come in.
Their tech level.
And then once this payment comes in, we can do the technology stealing of Ando. I hate doing this. I hate not attacking something, because when you don't attack, that's when the AI jumps. I've played this game for 2,000 plus hours. I noticed that is the biggest thing.
New construction.
Whenever I'm recording a video, so like say right now, I want to record a Black Sun video that's not a campaign episode, I'll run the save and then I won't attack. Say I'm waiting for something to build, like a new magnator or something, I won't attack. That's when the AI just jumps and jumps and jumps and attacks and attacks and attacks. That's what I've noticed for 2,000 plus hours into this mod alone. That's how the AI works. It's when you're not attacking, when you let them build up a force. You know how when we take on a different space station, they always have like a small little garrison force? When you let them gather up, that's when they attack you. Now, of course, obviously, like up here, I'm not attacking, and that's why they keep attacking Seleucami. That's why they keep attacking us from over here, because I'm letting them build up. But over here, we haven't been attacked over here, is because that's where we're attacking. Also, Bellator. I'm ready to pee my pants. They have a Bellator here, they have a Bellator here, and we don't have any way to counter that.
Battle imminent.
Oh, Bogdan's getting hit. Okay, we didn't lose anything. We also managed to kill an Imperial Star Destroyer. That's good. Dang it, they're going over here. Look at this. We've lost almost all Black Sun planets because Bogdan and Andy's about to get hit. So that's all of my Black Sun planets out here. We have one left at Ratatak, and then we have all of these over here. But once those are all gone, we're going to be getting attacked non-stop over here, which is not a good thing. I'm not excited about that.
Departure vector set.
Departure vector set. Let's do the ground battle of Mustafar.
We're heading out.
Mustafar is not a...
Battle imminent.
Okay, there goes Bogdan.
System
Nice. And let's do ATTEs. I wanted to try some Rhodians again, man. I was really impressed. They did really good. Ah, this planet. Ooh, this planet should provide us with units. Yes, we do, man. It feels like we never get free units.
Reporting.
I actually kind of wonder which faction has the most. I had an old video that was also very accurate. It had a few discrepancies, but it had like each planet and which planets had militia and who the militia was loyal to. It wasn't 100% accurate, but out of like the 103 planets, I think I had like 4 of them wrong. And the only reason why they were wrong is because those planets didn't have militia-specific factions. Basically, whichever faction was defending that planet, that was the planet that the militia was loyal to, which is true for a few different planets. So, which is a pretty cool detail to know. If you didn't, some planets, their militia actually matters based on who is controlling the planet. You can't build these Mustafarians, but they're pretty cool. Also, they're T-posing. Why are they T-posing? I don't know. Also, we still can't bring ATTEs. I might have to split off some of the ground units that I'm not going to use. Like, I'm not going to use...
under attack.
I thought they were cool. I know I got the comments talking about how good their fire gas grenades are. I'm sure they're fantastic. Maybe we'll get the chance to use them. But because I started off with King Caesar, I've got really good infantry. In this battle, let's get some B1s. Let's get some B2s.
We've secured a building.
And then I'm going to need something that can take out these air units. Let's get some more B2s. I guess we'll bring in the AT-AP. And then let's do the Trandoshan Warriors.
Unit capacity.
Because once again, I read your comments, and I know that one guy was talking about how Trandoshan Warriors can, to an extent, be used for anti-fighter. And what he referenced was a very true statement. What makes infantry good at taking out fighters is just their accuracy. They're hyper-accurate units. So they're actually capable of dealing some damage to enemy fighters.
We've lost a build pad.
before you get dedicated flak, which we're yet to get. Like, we don't have, like, dedicated flak. Like, the Empire gets dedicated flak by their anti-aircraft units. I forget what they're called. ATAAs. All-terrain anti-aircraft units, whatever. But I've yet to see what the true anti-aircraft units are for the Black Sun.
Choose your reinforcements.
Like, right now, I'm just kind of using these, like, minigun skiffs as kind of like my flak units, but I don't really know if that's how they're supposed to be used. I would assume not. Okay, so there's those missiles again. They're pretty accurate still, too. Jeez. Let me get one of my BU-1s down here. We'll get some sensor range going. You guys can help out the other infantry. Oh, never mind. They're taking on Seraph. But they do have disruptor rifles, so they're actually able to deal some damage. I guess we could always build a flak weapon here. Those flak guns, we've talked about this before, are fantastic. We haven't talked about it in this campaign yet, so I'll go ahead and mention it. The flak guns that you can build on these big build pads are... I don't know how else to describe it. They are fighter killers. These aircraft would get shot down in one shot. They're elite. So it feels that fighters can sometimes be hard to kill. They feel sometimes overpowered, but not if you use those flak guns. And the AI loves to build them. They love to see that you have missiles, and then they'll build them, and then you'll lose those aircrafts. They'll see that you have aircraft, and they'll use them. So it's pretty deadly, and you gotta be very careful of them. Also, I lost all of my V1s. But my B2s are still alive, so check that out. That's very important. We are still keeping a very close eye on B2s to see if they're any good. And so far, they're doing decent in this battle. So are my Trandosians, unsurprisingly. They are also doing a very good job of surviving. Let's try these Guyan speeders. I think this is a pretty good battle to bring them in. So we're going to do just that. Let's get those AATs. Let's have the AATs just target this anti-vehicle turret. Well, I guess my ATTE turned around now. It looks like the B2s have died off, which is not a surprise. I mean, look at all the fire they're taking from all this stuff over here. We do need to replace them. We'll probably just bring in some Droidicas and then a couple more Guyan speeders. Gian speeders is how it's potentially pronounced. Alright, with that, let's get the Droidicas. Droidicas go actually pretty deep into their lines. And then these Gian speeders can kind of come over here. Slowly but surely going to win this battle. Looks like we're going to take some serious casualties, which is always a bummer, but it happens. Happens to the best of us. How are the Gian speeders doing? Well, they still have a lot of infantry. Hopefully bringing in some more Droidicas will help out, because they also have a lot of light vehicles as well. We're taking some pretty serious casualties here. It would have been better if I had like a slower approach attack with my ATTEs, but they weren't on the screen, so we'll have to separate it like I said we would. Where are my Droidicas at? Did I lose all of the Droidicas? Where are they at? I did. Oh, why are their shields not activating? They never wanted to attack that whole time. It looks like I might have uselessly lost a bunch of Droidicas, which is not fun, but whatever. Man, they have a lot of tanks coming in. They're all carriers. This is why I wanted to use this ATTEs in this battle. This guy's survived this entire onslaught. Feels like I've lost everything else, but that thing's still alive. Wow, they still have that guy? Alright, we finally managed to overwhelm their defensive forces. Slowly. Can't ever get enough with the sound of an AAT. Such a cool unit firing.
Destroyed.
What the heck are these idiots doing? I forgot I even had y'all. Why are they like patrolling back and forth? What is this, a B1? Who put the B1 as the driver? Let me see it. Who's the B1? Ah, it's probably just a weak way. How are we doing? What is that, a tauntaun? No, it's just a single soldier. Go kill this man. Hunt him down.
Mass drivers activated.
It's a Bothan. What? Nobody saw that. You ain't see that? Mm-mm. I ain't do nothing. What happened? I was just looking at my AATs. Oh, we have overcharge ability. Yes, sir. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Listen to the sound of this. That's a sick sound. Ooh, that's a really good sound. What happened? Oh, the Bothan. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh, I'm ridiculous. Alright. Also, we still don't have any bombers. Alright, everybody come over here. Let's tickle this thing's fancy. That is such a weird saying. Like, that is such a weird saying. Let's tickle its fancy. Who tickles things? I'm just gonna leave that there. We're just gonna leave that there. Look at the... Get distracted by the amazing AATs. It's like really overcharging them. That is such a cool sound. I didn't even really bother to look at what it did when it was overcharged. Who knows? Alright, everybody spread out, scram, see if we can find the enemy. What is wrong with the droidicas on this map? They don't want to work properly. I don't know what it is. Alright, oh, there they are right there. Let's just do this. Bro, I do not care about you escorting those Mandalorians. I mean, those freaking Mustafarians. One down. And the final infantry has not been eliminated. Well, now it has.
Commander, drinks are on me.
You can buy me some chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk. Wow, we lost a lot of stuff. Those droidekas were like glitched on this map for some reason. We did lose the final bit of our Trandosians, which I may or may not have done on purpose so that I could have my ATTEs pop up. Yeah, I'm kind of cruel like that. Okay, we're not going to use you for a little while. We will not use the Morning Stars for a little while. We'll take out these guys as well. I was kind of underwhelmed by them. They're okay. You know, they're fun. If you use... Here's what I will say. If you use him at the start, he's going to be very important. If you use Droid Revolution at the start, you're going to want to build some of these just to bolster your numbers. Okay, we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we will start off the battle against a Bellator Super Star Destroyer. So definitely stay tuned for that.